All right, it is Monday. It's Monday. We're getting in some vert right now, uh, going down the hill currently, and then I'll probably go up it 2 more times, and then we'll call it. So it'll be roughly around 2,500 feet of climbing, and yeah, and then we'll head home. So I don't think I'll get to 20 miles, but we'll do what we can, and we'll go from there. So it was pretty warm earlier. Right now, not so bad. I'm rocking the Raid 2 belt. Got a couple of carb fuel gels and some electrolytes in my handheld flask. So we're going to finish up here, and maybe I'll see you guys later. All right, peace. This is run number 3 for the day. We finished up our 14-mile run, technically 13.9. Got about 2,300 feet of climbing. Got home at around 8 p.m., cooled down, had something to eat, and now it's about 9:05 p.m., and we're just going to finish up the night with 6 miles to tally up for a total of 30 for the day. So that's the day for Monday, and I'll go ahead and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace. Okay, today is Tuesday, March 17th. Started the run at 4 p.m. It is about 7 p.m. by now. We're going for about 15 miles. Just nice and easy, steady zone 2. Keeping the heart rate between 130s and 140s. Today I'm also practicing fueling and hydration, aiming for 50 grams of carbs and roughly 500 milligrams of sodium every 30 minutes, just to kind of see how my body does with that. So far, I've had to use the restroom once, and not sure if that was because of what I had to eat before the run started, or if that's just because I was consuming like too many grams of carbs within an hour. So just practicing, seeing how my body does with that. I heard in a podcast that, the more you stay on top of the fuel, the longer you're going to be able to run and faster. So just trying different things out. Good day for heat training. And yeah, it was about 90 degrees out today. I'm not sure I said this, but I had to call off of work today. So I called off, and we are getting our miles in. Yeah, so that pretty much does it for the day. I got about 10 more minutes here until I get home, and we'll wrap up the night. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, and we are going on a nice and easy 15-mile run, just keeping the heart rate between the 130s and 140s. As usual, zone 2 running, and I think right now I'm at about 80 miles for the week, I think. So yeah, it is a really nice and hot day today. Started the run probably at around 1 p.m. It's about 90 degrees, so it was pretty hot. Just staying hydrated with tailwind. Yeah, 3 flasks of tailwind. No gels today. Ran out of gels. So just staying on top of hydration, because the heat will really get to you. I also saw a rattlesnake on my run today, so that was kind of cool. So we will finish up these 15 miles. We'll get home. We will go and get ready for work for tonight at 7 p.m. Come back home tomorrow morning, and we'll squeeze in 5 miles in the morning with the dogs. So I'm going to finish up here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Yo, happy Friday. We're just getting 15 miles in right now. Started my run about an hour ago, like at around 5:15 in the afternoon. It's about 6 p.m. right now. So I've got a flask with me with some Tailwind in it. Rocking my Raid 2 running belt with 2 flasks in the back. Also has Tailwind in it. So it's kind of cool right now. So I thought it was going to be super hot. It was in the beginning when I walked out the door. But yeah, the conditions are cool. It was like 90 degrees at around 3 p.m. So I was like, oh shoot. I'm going to need some electrolytes for sure. But doing pretty good so far. Legs feel great. I think the only thing that I do feel is like underneath my foot, from the arch of my foot to my big toe on the left side. It kind of feels like a cramp. But I don't know. I think my body is just adapting to the high mileage. So we'll see how tomorrow feels. But for tomorrow, I've got a 15-mile run planned out in the morning, and then a 6-mile trail run with my girlfriend in the afternoon. And for Thursday, I forgot to get some footage, but I did run 5 miles in the morning when I got back home from work. Got back home from work at around 8:30 a.m. yesterday, and then just hit a nice and easy 5-mile run, just steady zone 2. So, yeah, that was yesterday, and today we are 5 miles into this 15-mile run. I'm gonna throw in about 2 lactate threshold intervals, 2 times for 10 minutes, with a 1-minute rest / jog in between, and then the rest of the miles just keep it nice and easy, steady zone 2. So we will finish up, get home, and probably throw in a workout if I have the energy, but we'll see. All right, that will be it for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. What up, y'all? It is Saturday, I think March 19th or something like that. I don't know. I'm going for a 12-mile run. Started my day a little late. Decided to sleep in, get some rest, and then start the run a little bit later. So we're going just nice and easy, 12 miles. And then as soon as I get back home, my girlfriend and I were just going to go for a little 6-mile trail run to end the day. I might try and get a couple more miles, but we'll see. But that'll pretty much wrap up the weekend. That'll be roughly like 100 miles for the week, and then we'll start again tomorrow. So my weeks run Sunday through Saturday, and that's how I count my miles, and that's where we'll end. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. All right, that does it. That is pretty much the week. Sorry, I'm just making sure the mic works. That wraps up my week. I think the only clip I wasn't able to get was a Sunday night run. It was a 1-mile run around my neighborhood. And then a Monday morning run with my coworkers, which came out to 10 miles. That was out in Newport Beach. And yeah, I think those were the only 2 that I missed. So the total mileage for the week came out to 101.2 miles. And I felt great overall throughout the week. No issues at all. I think my body's like slowly adapting. I did add some strength training throughout the week. Just didn't have time to film it, so maybe next time I can try and throw those in. This upcoming week for the episode 4, that will be my peak week. And then the following 2 weeks after that, it'll just be tapering. And then I plan to come out with a YouTube short just filming the whole experience. So only been running consistently for like a year now, really trying to see how far I can take it, and just trying to get better, just trying to get faster. I'm still learning, just learning a lot about like heat training, altitude, my
kind of feel like I've got my nutrition and hydration dialed in, but I can always make improvements there too. So honestly, just learning as much as I can, YouTube videos, soaking up as much information, listening to podcasts, and just really trying to get as good as I can. So I'm really inspired to really just push myself and compete, hopefully at one point if I can get good enough. So just learning and growing. So thanks again for anyone who's watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.